So when we pass a resolution, we have to read it in the minutes, correct? Are we gonna use these? Yes. Can everybody hear me? We have to wait for her to turn the speaker on.
Hello.
I know it's not.
Hi.
Yes. Okay, where are our girls? Let's get started. Joanna, step to the door and tell them, yeah, please.
Ready?
Did you all say? Do you have the dumpster quotes?
Yes-ish.
I saw him walking around with them, that's why I always got them.
Yeah, he gets right down. He sent them to me on my phone.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to make sure we have them for movies.
I'm not gonna be able to take notes because I just read the agenda. Okay. I read the agenda. So Frosty is gonna be a council member. He's gonna use that position to. Okay. Yes.
Let's, are the speakers on, Ken?
You can sit there.
Oh, yeah. I had to make it.
Okay, can everybody hear me?
Apologize. Work it through.
Did everybody hear Jay? Okay. We're gonna call this meeting to order at 6:04. Vicki will be on her way out in just a minute. We're gonna, if everybody would please rise and say the pledge of allegiance with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Streamer, would you like to lead us in town prayer?
Would you all join me in prayer? Father, we thank you for your presence tonight. We ask that you bless us, you bless this meeting, you bless our council people, and everybody in this room. We just pray for peace and hopefulness and prosperity for Little Sugar City, Colorado. Pray for a good meeting, productive, respectful, honest. We thank you. We love you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Does anybody else have anything they would like to share? You ready? Can you do roll call, please?
Yes. Gary?
Here.
Jay?
Here.
Cindy?
Here.
Eric?
Here.
Ron?
Here.
Cody is absent, and our attorney's here, and me and Kayla.
Thank you. Has everybody had a chance to read through the minutes? I think you could vote on the 28th minutes because you were on. So I think we need to motion and approve each one individually, the 14th of January, the next of January, and then the 28th of January, correct? To approve the minutes. So if I can have a motion for the 14th of January,
I so moved.
do a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Then I need a motion to approve January 19th.
Meeting adjustment.
Oh, to the 19th? Okay, on the 19th. Is this the 19th? Yes. Oh, that's the 28th. Okay, when we get to that, okay. The 19th, I didn't see any misspellings or anything. So I need an approval to pass the 19th. Or, thank you, Gary. Second? Ron? All approved? Or all in the, say aye? Any no's? Okay, now we move to the 28th. Okay, so that'll get with you. Okay,
Need a number
It's just stupid.
G 11. It's just a misspelling. It's not a big deal. That should be confined.
instead of confided, that should be confined. Okay, can I have a motion to approve the January 28th with the change from confided to confined? Secretary? Second by Jay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Do we have any changes to the agenda? No? Okay, so moving on. Swearing in of trustee Joseph Roski.
I'd like to make a comment. I really don't believe that it is in the best interest of the town to have Mr. Roski on the board when he cannot follow simple town rules.
Ma'am, we have public comment coming up. I encourage you to practice your free speech, but please save it for public comment.
You say you wanna clean up the town,
Okay.
but you show how much you wanna clean up the town. Just like when you lied to the cops, Cindy.
I need a motion to, approve Mr. Roski to be on the,
And I would like to have Mr. Roski escorted out of the council meeting because I do have a restraining order against him and I was here first.
welcome to council. Okay, we need to settle this.
I was here first. I have a restraining order against him. I was here first. There is no settling it. It's the law. He should have left when he saw me here. I did not know he was being sworn in. You can ask.
Okay, here's our lawyer. What do we need to do?
If you have a valid restraining order, then you just sort of have to.
Do you have your restraining order? Richard?
I do, and you guys have a copy of it. It's on file with the city. I turned it in the day I got it.
We both have restraining orders.
Yes, and what we were told at the restraining order meeting is that because we're in a small place, if we are both in a place at the same time,
Absolutely.
one person needs, the person that there is first gets to stay, the other
Can I help
person
you?
can leave.
How many feet are we talking?
What does the restraining order say? Do you?
A
have it?
100 yards or something like that, isn't it? 100 yards or something?
Right in what the restraining order says. Well, here's the thing, Becky. Everything you need to do today can be handled via Zoom today.
They have it here. I gave a copy to them when I was having all the.
Okay, so you're going to do.
Remotely, that means you'll just, I believe you'll well, then outside in your car or right down the street at your house, wherever you're at. We'll try to figure out quickly how to get you on Zoom, solve this problem. That way Ms. Reese can,
Yes.
we'll figure this out at a later date.
Okay, we can swear you in. I will have Kayla help you get on Zoom on your phone.
Really, the proper thing is just for them to call the police and have them
Can I
arrested.
see that?
Violation of the restraining.
And you'll just have to attend the meeting from outside. Is that okay?
I mean, never had Zoom or something, so I downloaded it.
Yeah.
Kim or one of the office ladies will help you get
Yeah,
through
I
the day.
just,
Yeah,
And then we'll figure out from there.
with this man,
okay,
We're gonna let the lawyers figure this out. That's what he's doing.
sexual harassment, freaking the murder of my dog,
yeah.
didn't have to go through rabies vaccinations.
So
For
if,
the moment, if you would mind.
I don't
So we'll have you step
I don't
outside,
even know where
and
it
somebody will
is,
come out and help you with
because
something.
cops know there's a-
I mean, if they
So
can't get it, we
he's
will swear you
admitted
in
there's a
some other way.
restraining
We'll figure out how to swear you in, okay?
Restraining orders matter. I had one on Eric a while back.
Yeah.
And Eric was not allowed to attend the meetings other than via Zoom.
We'll figure this out.
So,
No, I am staying right here.
yeah,
So
because
he
he's
can deal with it.
leaving, he's leaving. He's going.
Okay.
So, okay,
Alright.
so just step outside and we'll have somebody come help you.
Yeah.
Got you.
I'm
So
done
Ken,
with this town and the crap. I'm done
Okay,
with
so we're gonna
not
put
being
that on
able to
hold
live my life in
and
peace.
go to public comment. Is there anyone signed up for public comment?
I didn't sign up, but, because when I came in, I didn't think I was gonna have to. It wasn't until I sat down and read the agenda and saw that you guys, you know, did the same shit the city council has done for years.
Where's the agenda? Where do you see that?
And
Tracy, come up here, come up here. Are you gonna do
This is
three,
your
are you gonna do
opportunity.
3 minutes?
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna talk till I'm done.
Well, you get 3 minutes. Can you do 3 minutes, please?
I don't really even have to come up here. I
can
think it's
sign up to talk
ridiculous.
and
I
give her my
talk
3
loud
minutes.
enough, everybody can frickin' hear me. And if anybody says anything about my cussing, I don't wanna hear it. It's free fucking speech.
That's right.
I've had enough of living in this town. I've had my rights violated. I've had to be the direct cause of the murder of my dog. And you
Mine
put
too.
that man whose dogs were the cause of it on the city council?
Girl, it ain't worth having a heart
It
attack.
fucking, yeah, it is. It
Okay.
is worth having a heart attack over. I'm tired of losing because of this town. I'm tired. Mother's Day last year, I spent an hour and a half handcuffed in the back of the cop car in the heat because fucking Joseph Roski decides I'm fucking the evilest bitch in the world. You know, I have plenty of reason to be upset, plenty of reason to act out. And the worst thing I have done is come to these city council meetings and called you guys on your bullshit. But I continue to get allowed to be harassed. It's a violation of my constitutional rights, what is going on here. I have the constitutional right to the pursuit of happiness. I have the constitutional right to carry a gun, but I don't because I'm afraid I might blow somebody's head off. This fucking town is a cesspool, and it's led by the queen of cesspools. You should be ashamed of your behavior, and you should step down as mayor for allowing the things you allow, or lying to the police, which is a punishable offense, which you're already being investigated for crimes in Fowler. It's only a matter of time before you get investigated for crimes here. I'm done. I'm done with the bullshit. I'm done with the having to have security cameras. I'm done with the fucking dogs that he keeps bringing in that are unvaccinated, unregistered. I'm done with the city allowing the dogs to be registered without vaccinations. I'm done with having to get rabies shots. I'm done to having to listen to my fucking stupid ass neighbor out my window because he's screaming fucking out and beating on his dogs, and nothing is done about it. I'm done with the corruption. And it's not just this city. It's this whole freaking area. And it's allowed to go on because nobody that has any power gives a fuck about us out here on the border of Kansas. And it's wrong. And I'm not anti-law enforcement, anti-government. I was very pro-government and pro-law enforcement until I moved to this shithole. And now I live every day in hell. Instead of recuperating from the destruction the people in this area have done to my life, you guys need to get your heads out of your asses and follow the rules and not keep terrorizing your residents.
Does anyone else have public comment?
I do. Do I have to go first?
Yes, ma'am, please.
It's you like. This is the only time I've ever been to meetings. Last time you saw me about my water, and then this time. But in 10 years, I went through a lot of crap living on my corner. Oh yeah, I wanted to see my light bulbs going out on Buffalo. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Be sure
Buffalo
that
and
Vicky knows, and Vicky can let Black Hills know.
Okay, yeah. And finally, after 10 years, kind of starting to get a quiet neighborhood. Dave, Crystals, whatever. He used to have a semi, and I used to complain about it all the time. Nathan made him stop because it jiggles on my windows, wakes up my grandkids if they're sleeping. He'll have it idling 5-6 hours, blah, blah, blah. I guess he gave it to his brother. Now his brother lives there and he's doing it. And now all the meth problems back. Most all the drug houses, there were 6 of them around me. There'd be a traffic jam with drug people. When I first moved there, the first 3, 4, 5, 6 years, nope, probably 7 years. And the only reason it's calmed down is because I've had to get crazy with everybody. And now it's all starting back up. Over there at Dave's with the semi going and everything else. They got people going in there for 2 hours on a Sunday morning, leaving some other semi just idling in the middle of the street. Nobody can even get around it on a Sunday morning. It's rattling my windows from 6 in the morning till 8. You know, nobody's even in the damn thing. It's taking up the whole road.
And you guys have ordinances, right, about the,
But
about
that's
trucks
why-
in the city?
That's why we have to mow the dang street. I shouldn't be responsible for after the sidewalk. I know when Robbie worked here, he told me I didn't have to be responsible, which you don't anywhere in America really, except for this town that makes up its own laws usually, depending on what mayor we have at the time. But, I think that all the old folks around me and myself deserve to have a quiet life without being interfered with semis. If I wanna live in a truck stop, I'd have bought me a trailer down there. You know, and it messes up your crawl space, the dirt falls in, messes up the pavement, grass grows, weeds grow all in the pavement. I'm supposed to know that too? No, I'm not healthy enough to do all that. But, hey Gary, but that's about it, I guess. I just like to get some ordinance against the semi. I heard there was another gentleman in this town that it bothers him. I don't think he showed up. I've not heard or seen anything.
He let me know he wouldn't be here. He asked me to
Okay.
register his complaint for him, but it's the same complaint. regarding
Yeah, I just
semi-trucks.
wanted that to be known. There's another person with another semi in the town that has the same problem,
Yes, ma'am.
which I don't even know, but I just want to say that as well. Because a person should be able to sleep with whatever, you know, without meth heads tearing up the house, tearing up the town.
Does anyone else have any public comment?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I got a couple questions. And, I went back and I pulled some security videos from, I'd say November 6th, 2024, where Mr. Robbins and Mr. Noel broke into the town hall. And it's a little interesting that they did that right after an election. I'm curious as to why that is. And why is it that they were never prosecuted? I mean,
Because they never prosecute anybody out in this hodunk town.
We can't even get a cop to come when somebody's knocking. Oh, sorry.
Please let Mr.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Pinicola speak.
I apologize.
You know, that's a little strange. Then we have the video surveillance that I have from the election in and of itself with poll watchers helping people fill out their voting ballots. We have the Mayor Pro Temp's girlfriend who is literally polling in the polling station. These are all violations of the election laws. I mean, clearly, somebody out there has no idea what's going on. And the fact that this was certified just blows my mind, because I can't see this being certified when you have all these violations going on. Not to mention, like I said, guys breaking into the town hall. And not only did they break into the town hall, but rumor has it that they were using a code from another council member in order to get into the town hall. But don't worry, Eric, I got you sneaking underneath the desk to unplug the internet cable. Great move, Pat. I appreciate you doing that for me. You've given me all the ammunition. Then we have the mayor herself throwing me out of a public meeting because she didn't like the way she was being talked to. The same way she just talked to the woman who was just up there speaking. Where she turned around and not only did she didn't like the way that woman was talking to her, but she tried to trespass her from town hall because she talked mean to her. Last time I checked, Mr. Attorney, I don't know about you, but being mean to somebody isn't a reason for a trespass from a public building. It wouldn't be something if she committed a crime, then I can understand it. But this is ridiculous. This is what we got going here, folks. Not to mention, there is paperwork on the reason she was removed. They got the recommendation power to have her removed, and she didn't fight it because she wasn't doing the book up there. So that should make anybody and everybody concerned. But don't worry, Cindy. I made sure that I requested those bills from Bailey. I'm gonna find out where that 23K went. Don't worry.
Nobody ever says anything, so you don't even know if they acknowledge you. That's
Yeah.
I'm only in my second or third meeting in 10 years. So what?
Yeah.
Did anybody hear me?
Does anyone else have any public comment? I'm looking for the ordinance on,
Nobody ever responds to anything I say.
They can't during public comment.
Oh,
Rob
That's
Stewart also has
That's your
his
3
complaint.
minutes
He
to
could
say
make it
everything.
tonight.
okay, young or old.
report I wanted to talk about. I hadn't been over what got printed,
Okay,
but I wanted to make sure that the no semis and the exhaust brakes resolutions was in there. So we can actually enforce it.
Okay.
So.
All right,
I
how's that?
think both are necessary. And,
I agree.
So how are we going to
how are we gonna
enforce it?
enforce it?
well, we've got to start with having it in place. Then we ticket them for it.
Idling's a state law. Should we, would the county sheriff not be,
They aren't gonna enforce it.
okay?
Speaking of state law, puffing, it's called puffing or idling your car. You can't even do it longer than like 2 minutes. You can't even warm up your car anymore. That's the law, much less have it running for 5 hours. Sorry, I just had to say that.
Did we complete public comment?
Speaking of state laws.
No. Does anyone else have any public comment? If not, we're gonna close public comment. Are you trying to find that ordinance?
I'm looking.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna allow our lawyer to continue to look for that ordinance, because I want to.
Oh, the puffing? Yeah, I can probably find it.
Um,
That's what they call it in Denver.
moving on to old business, truck number 2 updates, Gary, Eric, someone have that update?
So I finishing it up, finally got the parts.
Does he have a estimate for us?
I don't have an exact, but he wound up having to change the tire out while it was there, so it'll be labor.
Is that from Medina? Did he get it from Medina, or did he
No,
just do it?
No, we had the
Oh, we
tire
had it.
here, took it to him to change while we had it, so.
Okay,
It won't be exactly what was quoted before, but that tire will be different.
okay.
And
So an ETA when we'll have it back?
did not get one, but day or two, hopefully.
Okay.
He was chomping at the bit as much as we are, so.
And the Alert 360, that's our camera system.
Yeah, I passed the thing.
Oh.
How much do y'all need, I'm sorry, for next year? Was it $350 to pay for next year?
I think
It's for the
so.
current year.
Oh, that was for the current year?
Well, I think y'all approved a motion to pay
357.15 is what I thought we approved to pay.
for the current year, and then we'll still have $350 for next year.
So did we pay that 357?
No, we didn't because I couldn't remember and I was told that there wasn't a motion.
I'm not sure there was.
I
We
think there
discussed
was.
it, but there was no motion. We actually had questions and we're gonna, I believe it was tabled.
Well, I know that we wanted to know where it was saved to.
And if all we need is a motion, we can do that.
Did we ever figure out where it saves to?
No, we're in meetings until I think the end of this week. They'll be back in the office on Monday.
Because if we're saving it to our stuff, why are we paying them? If we're saving it to our drives,
If our drives fail,
then it's.
any core requests are very expensive.
And our jobs don't have stores, but to hold a small amount of it.
They don't have the storage space.
Given the current climate, I think it would be prudent to have.
I think we need a motion to go ahead and pay 357. We owe them now. Because that's for 25, correct?
Yes, this is for 25.
And then we owe them another 350 for 26.
No, it would be the full amount then, but it's towards the end of the year is when it's due.
Oh, so we
it
owe
covers
20.
part of 25
So they've
and
already
part of
done the work.
26.
They're just looking for their payment.
Yes.
Well, then I'd say I need a motion to pay that if they've already done
Motion to pay?
the motion. Yeah. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any? And it's 357.15. on Zoom. Joe? Are you on Zoom?
I didn't hear him sign in.
I didn't either.
Yes, I am.
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
there you
there
are.
you are.
Outstanding.
Okay. We will go ahead and swear you in. Oh, did we vote? I need a motion to approve him, to put him on. He was the only letter of intent besides Shay's that we had to fill the space that's been empty. I need a motion.
Second.
All in favor? And can we do roll call, please?
Gary?
Yeah.
Jay?
Yes.
Cindy?
I should be last.
Okay. Eric?
No.
Ron?
No.
Cindy?
Do the right thing, Cindy.
I'm gonna say no.
Thank you.
Doesn't that trigger?
Well,
You can vote them all after you vote signatures for the election. Doesn't sound.
what's,
Mr. Johnson.
before I vote, hold my vote. Can you explain to me how our election is gonna work if I vote no? Do we still have to have an election?
You don't want my address no more.
That was the point.
I think it should go to an election for as long as you have not had city council members in those seats.
But he's the only one that turned in the packet.
Well,
It cost the city a lot of money.
I would turn in a packet for the next, if it went up for election, but I did not know, why can't I?
You could turn in a letter of intent
Or a letter of intent.
now,
The date
because
has
we're
passed.
past the election, or we're past the packet part.
Okay, well, I'm willing to put my name in there if you guys needed somebody on the council, but you're gonna run into the same thing with me as you are with him. But I refuse to be quiet about this because he's gonna use his position of power to cause problems for me. And you guys are going to allow it just like every single other city council has.
I would ask
Without
you to
him
table
having the
this.
power of being on the council. It's a violation. Then you are directly, with this knowledge, he is using you guys as a tool.
Here,
To
we're gonna
harass
table
me.
this to the next meeting, which is the 18th of February. Joe, I will get with you and speak with you what it means about tabling this. We're going to table it until the next meeting,
Okay.
okay?
We just need some confirmation.
I just need to clarify some things about elections before we do this, okay?
Yeah, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I have no problems with her. Her has problems with me.
Okay, well,
It's because I haven't done anything.
I need to speak with our lawyer and figure out what the election process is before we go forward with this. So we're gonna table this until the next meeting.
No, it's not enough.
Okay? Thank
It's
you,
not
Joe.
enough. It keeps
Thank
going
you for
on.
understanding.
It's not
Thank you,
enough.
Joe.
Thanks, Judy. Okay,
This is so handy. I had no idea that you could just go live and like,
so we need to also table the resolution
but I
to
know you
cancel
can
the
do.
election because we might not be canceling it. So moving on to the rest of the new business, QuickBooks, bookkeeping, payroll, and time clock. Is our time clock still not working right?
It's just, it'll tear the cards up sometimes.
Do you have to like be nice to it, talk nice to it to make it work?
Yes.
I like
Who's
your
not talking nice
wallpaper.
to it? Everybody.
Oh, right.
It's from the day.
Okay. Vicky, do you have,
I had talked to somebody from QuickBooks. They said, they asked what the accounts were reconciled to. Well, they have a 24s hasn't been done and neither is 25s. So it's going to cost $500 to do that and then $300 every month.
a month on top of the $400?
No, that's just a one-time thing.
Oh.
$300 a month for the bookkeeping.
Roughly like 75 a week for each company.
Is that an accounting system?
Yes.
Bookkeeping, yep.
It's the bookkeeping system.
What do you have now?
QuickBooks.
Oh,
Kimberly has spent several days reviewing all of their software and the accessories that we could use. There is a lot to go through that may benefit the trash especially. Rather than rush and make a decision without that information presented to everybody, so we can make a quality decision. If it goes 2 weeks, I'll get that information ready. I'll put it ready for the next meeting.
I would like to have something in place before March 1st, otherwise we're gonna run into the same problem at the end of next year that we ran into this year. So you know,
It said online that,
Done most of it already.
it said online that you should be able to take tablets that should be in the trash trucks and integrate them with QuickBooks Online so that all your reports can be run. You can modify to the customer, to the date, to the hour, know your P&L, you know where your trucks are at, what they picked up. They should be weighing their loads in and out and tracking them so we can make sure everyone that's getting picked up is getting charged. All the reports that Kayla is running every day and the issue with the supervisor not being in the office, none of that's necessary. All of that goes to the tablet. The supervisor should completely be able to handle that from live feed, from whatever devices you guys have. And it fully
So-
integrates.
It's a solid office.
Payroll, you do have to make sure payroll is included in all of that and that that's not set separate, but there shouldn't be any reason that you shouldn't be able to integrate all the extra work that Kayla's having to do now or no one's doing. The program will do it for you.
because I know our biggest problem is proving that we picked somebody's trash up, because they're saying, well, they didn't pick my trash up.
Well, the way you do
Yes,
that,
they did.
there's a GPS logger that will be on there, so it will log where they were at. And then each time that they go and they dump their trucks, they should be weighing those trucks somehow to get an average of what that weight should be. So if your drivers
Do
are
they
picking up loads that aren't supposed to be on there, it's going to weigh more than when, let's say, a different driver who's running the correct route would pick up the same average loads.
Mhm.
So if y'all can't run a report like that, that is the reason Kayla is working so hard. And y'all are spending way too much time in that office.
Yeah.
Y'all don't have to do this math. It's done
And
for you.
will it do something like, say somebody calls and says, I want my trash service stopped.
Mhm.
They can type it in, it's done, and then it goes straight to them and they're taken off the route?
I don't know. That stuff, you'll have to get into there to find the specifics. Right now, I'm looking for, like I texted Gary to see what application you guys are currently using because it should automatically plug in there. The only thing is, and you should be able to even restrict how many people and what access they have. And your plan will tell you if you have 5 people that can do that or 25. So where Vicky and Kayla will have full access, the trash supervisor, he can see the reports, he can print the reports, he can know if there's complaints, but he can't change anything. And with that, they can see the reports, y'all can see the reports, but you cannot change the numbers. You can change the time to dates, you can get everything you want, but there is no more modifying who's getting what. It's all logged 100% of the time. Yes, ma'am.
I would like to see that,
It's on YouTube. It's really easy. You could just like Google it.
because that would save us lots of time.
Good job.
Just in labor savings.
GPS tracking too.
Yeah, the GPS tracking is worth it.
I heard a little bit of it. Sounded-
Yeah.
It's a good
Is
decision.
there any way you could set that up to where we can look at that and see it here in the meeting?
We can have that at the next.
Yeah, you can have it. Like, I honestly think that it would be a good idea to have a computer out here since this is the community center to where there's the municipal codes. There's things that's all public access where the community members can come
That
in.
would be nice.
We can look it up if they don't know how. I can show them, anybody else can show them.
Mhm.
Things that are public records should not be ever hidden. And the way that you keep people from stealing is everybody watches, everybody can see. Can't change things, but you
Yeah,
can see
you can
things.
see.
That's
There's
right.
no reason that we should not
Amen.
know how much
Amen,
money
sister.
that the trash company is profiting. There's no reason I should have been asking for 4 years, what's our bottom line here? So I understand y'all don't know how to do that. So starting today, we're going to learn how to do that. And starting today, we're going to start all the fuck over from whatever mess y'all have done, and we're going to fix it. So we're going to log that stuff, and it's going to be accurate. And if we don't have the training, I've got people. They're going to help me get training. I reached out. You just let me know when this building is available. I will have people in here. You get me a computer in here, I will have people in here that teach us how to run this town.
I want to see if you
If
do
you
that
can go to
for us for the
YouTube,
14th, I would
Just go to
appreciate
YouTube, look QuickBooks. It's not QuickBooks Cloud. You keep saying that. It's QuickBooks Online. And there's several different packages, and Vicky probably has access to a business set since you guys already are up here and you're a government entity. I don't actually know about that. I just looked at it from a program aspect.
Hallelujah, that sounds good.
it. See, Tony. Okay. Do you have anything? Yeah? Okay.
Cindy,
Yes,
do you get a monthly
More
financial
of a brain
statement?
than all of us here put together. Good job, sister.
we struggle with our monthly financials
Good job.
because
We
we're,
look prettier fit.
So the system you have doesn't produce
Well-
a balance, profit and loss, general journal, individual journals, sources and uses of funds? Doesn't
That's
produce that.
embarrassing.
I have nothing for 24 or 25 at all.
That's embarrassing.
We paid Dondi in the
Wow.
office, and I love Dondi, but we have no reconciliations for 24, 25. We have no clue what's been going on since they've been in office.
Now, Cindy, I understand transparency, and I had an accounting practice and small business consulting. Transparency from nonprofit organizations usually means that the population can look at those financial statements, but not get into the interior runnings of it.
yeah.
So personally, if I had a business and I had investors, I wouldn't want them to be seeing every little nickel that is spent. That'll come out on the
It's
general
not a
journal.
personal business.
It's not a
It's a
personal
government
business, it's
entity.
government
It's what?
entity and
It's
it's
a
public
government
record.
entity. It's not her
We
money.
are the kings, queens,
No,
grantors.
We
I
own that
understand.
business.
I
We
understand.
are paying that.
But the accountability,
Honey, let's talk accountability.
There is no-
We'll get to that.
Exactly.
the
It's time for
accountability
treason
is on those
charges,
financial statements. You can see
misappropriation of
where
funds.
every penny is gone.
But this has gone back so far and with switches and computer systems and mishandling of funds.
You guys don't get to
by
hide it
placing
anymore.
checks.
You
It's
were so
all
busted,
been
Mary.
said in public
You were
meetings.
busted.
We've caught on.
Busted.
Placed in the
You know,
back
there's
of the
four voices
drawer
going on
that
at the
they
same
give
time.
customers
People
credit for their water
in
bills and
handcuffs
never
while
cash the
you rob and
checks for
pillage us.
years.
Right?
So
You know,
you can't reconcile
Copy.
stupidity.
Yeah, if
Why
you
you
could
robbing
have
people?
something to show us on 14th,
Great
I would
job.
appreciate it.
I will.
That way we can see.
I can get it to Vicky tomorrow. It's not a big
Yeah,
deal.
and that way we can see what they do and how it works.
I could probably
Because that
just.
sounds like,
Would you say the 14th?
yeah, or the 14th,
The 18th?
the 18th.
It's just been a good 3-4 hours. We've got a
Yeah.
pretty decent knowledge base already.
Yeah, and because I want to see the reports and stuff that it can run. If we can get Jerome more into that part of it so that we can free up these girls for something else. We can do that if it does the GPS thing. That is very important. I think that's very important.
Can we address too? I've heard mixed statements about whether the trash trucks actually have tablets or not. Because I'm pretty sure we bought them, but are they
I've never heard of tablets in the trash trucks.
okay?
Tablets in the trash trucks?
So we'll-
You could have them, but how you gonna use them? Cause they ain't got no internet, ain't got no Wi-Fi.
Well,
I'll contact the bigger cities and see how they do it. Don't
we
worry.
don't have them.
Just
I'm
like
gonna-
you have it in your phone.
I'm gonna reach out to Denver and Springs and find out.
It would have it in the
It'll be like a
phone, within
recording
in the thing
system.
itself.
It'll tabulate and then you get home.
Just like my phone has
It
so
will
many a
download
month,
when
you
you
know.
get here.
It doesn't.
It's not rocket science if I can figure it out.
Actually hooked to the net out there cruising around.
Yeah.
the truck.
No,
I
but it
could
will
do it.
have
Anybody
GPS
could do it.
tracking within the app. It'll have timestamps. If you really dug deep enough, you would be able to tell how long they were at each stop. So you
Oh,
can tell.
the Jeep, the one one-stop GPS now tells you how long they've been idling, you know, how long they've been stopped, tells you the speed they're going,
Same idea.
direction, everything else.
Same idea.
It gives you struggle codes and stuff whenever the truck starts.
Yeah, for the diagnostic stuff.
Awesome benefit.
And in order
I
to
think we're
pull
talking
that out without that one-step GPS, we'd end up having to have a computer scanner, which you're looking at about $2,500 just
Yeah.
so we can pull the codes out of the truck.
I think we're talking about two different subjects here.
Well, no, with the one-step GPS,
Mhm.
we can pull the trouble codes
Who said to get rid of that?
out of the trucks. Well, if we get rid of the tracking device and go to the other,
Why would you do that?
because you'd be paying for two things that you don't, one of them you don't need.
Well, you just made an excellent reason why we should have both.
Sorry, I can't help it.
One is for the accounting software, one is for accountability of the trash company. They have two different purposes. What she is talking about now is solely accountability for funding and knowing where they are. The being able to pull codes from the truck, QuickBooks will not do.
That's what I'm saying.
Thank
No
you,
one
sir.
said to get rid of the current service. What we're saying is, as a duplicate, an overlay, that system that's already built in will already be billed at the same rate. Either way, will allow us duplicity, it'll allow us confirmation of what's going on, and it will make it much, much easier on the office ladies to have access. The program you're talking about is more of a maintenance program, and absolutely, you or Gary or someone in the trash company should monitor that, but I believe those are two separate issues.
Well, they are two separate issues.
Well, let's work on one at a time.
Real slow.
I'm just saying that the one will track the truck and everything and show all the stops, just like the GPS does now.
But QuickBooks will not give you the codes, and I know you need those codes.
Well,
Or labor.
they're nice to have.
I agree, I'm a mechanic, there's no argument there.
Okay, so we'll do that on the 18th. We'll take a look at that. And we have terms of service agreement.
Okay, this is on me. I was not prepared for that.
You have it with you. So, in the Bailey contract, one of the first paragraphs in there is a clause about if we were to hire one of their employees, we would have to pay them a one-time fee of 50% of that employee's salary.
It's a poaching
I
clause.
would kind of like to add something like that to our terms of service for the trash company. It's been done to us a dozen times since I've been here, and we have a driver right now that one of our customers is trying to hire out from under us as is. That might go a long way to resolving that issue.
The terms of service that your customers sign.
So do we have, per se, a contract with a lot of our customers?
Not a lot, but it could be something that is given to them as part of them becoming a customer. It's just, this is what it is, and so.
Is it gonna be something that you're gonna want to state it in there that, you know, if they sign up for trash service, they have to keep it for X amount of time, or?
No, just that they can't hire our employees out from under us while
Okay.
they have our service.
It may help if you read the actual clause.
Yeah.
This is, if Town of Sugar City hires any of the staff working in this engagement, Town of Sugar City agrees to reimburse iBailey LLP a one-time fee of 50% of the staff member's annual compensation to cover recruitment and training costs.
Simply anti-poaching.
That is ridiculous.
Well, if we weren't losing the drivers to customers, it probably wouldn't be necessary. But as I understand it, we've lost numbers.
We've been fairly steady for the last year, but the year before that.
I'm not saying I like him or I don't. I don't know. It's just here the last time.
And there's about 3 companies here in the valley that hires them out from under us that we provide service, and they wait and let them work for us for a little while, see how they work out, and then they offer more money.
this specific isn't a proposal, it's just an answer to a problem. We can work on this, adjust it however works for us. But drivers cost money, CDLs are hard to find, especially retraining them. How much money did we waste retraining 8 drivers a year? Something to think about. I did not realize that was gonna be in here. It was a too many guarantee.
So how much are we talking?
I don't know what amount we're gonna set, but something to, make them stop doing that. Anything to do.
Is it the same person?
3 different people.
And are our drivers still working for them?
Yes.
So with this
That's our
deal,
problem.
it would turn
Oh,
around
wow.
and it would set things in place to where that if this other person hires our driver, they gotta pay us X amount of.
That's all. And if they don't steal our drivers, 99.9% of our customers would not care about this. But the 3 that are steadily stealing our CDL drivers, it's a problem.
Okay, so here's my next question. Are we gonna make every one of our customers sign that?
We don't have to make them sign it necessarily, it's just our terms of agreement that's posted with all the rest of our stuff.
We would probably want to notify
You
the,
need them to sign it.
we would have to sign. It's not like an application where you can
I haven't signed
do
one.
automatic terms of service update.
You need on an application.
Yeah, no, you
Sorry.
can't force me to sign a contract.
That may be our complication.
They're not gonna wanna sign it now.
They may not read it, just like everybody else who looks at the software.
Absolutely. We're just trying to find avenues to correct this issue. Okay, well,
Your other option is to contract your employees.
That would be simple, but it would be more money making the other way.
Oh, yeah.
a contract locks us into a lot of questions.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
It just doesn't even seem legal to me.
That's-
I mean-
That clause is legal.
I'm sure it is, because it wouldn't be in their contract if it wasn't, but it just seems kind of shady a little bit.
That doesn't have to be our language.
Yeah,
More the idea of it, how do we stop
yeah,
losing
how do we
drivers?
stop them from losing our drivers?
And maybe not a prepared, for the meeting kind of topic.
You can get it out of fingers.
Can we table this and let me figure out what we do?
Write something out we can all look at.
Absolutely.
We're gonna table it.
I caught this in a contract, thought it might be worth after hearing of an issue that we're having.
Yeah,
We can sit down and hash this out.
Absolutely.
That's a good idea.
That's how we do it.
okay. The next thing is the agri meeting. It's the water meeting and it's in Fowler at the golf course. I don't know when.
Yeah, I think I gave you guys the paper, I'm pretty sure. I
Did you call Sam and let Sam know?
I didn't get a chance to call him yet.
If you
I will.
would call Sam.
That's it all.
It's on February 26th at 1. I don't know who our proxy is. Our proxy is Sam.
It is saying.
And they go over everything. It's good to go so that you know what's going on. Does anybody want to go?
You let five days.
We have 5 votes that need to be used by our proxy for
Okay.
our interest.
Do we need
When
to,
is the meeting?
1 o'clock on February 26th, which is the Thursday. Jay indicated he would like to go.
For informational purposes, I don't think I should vote. Unless I have instructions.
I'm pretty sure that Sam does our voting.
Yeah.
All the votes for it, but he has to have that filled out to do it.
That's the second page. Well, what I have is the second page.
So I'll go ahead and sign this so Sam can go. If anybody else would like to go, I don't think you have to RSVP.
Just depends.
Yeah.
And I'll cover my own expenses.
Today is the 4th,
Yes.
and I'm gonna go ahead and write Sam's name in here. And Vicki, if you could please make sure that Sam knows. And you'll probably have to call her mom because Anybody else like to go? I mean, that's when it is if you want to go. Truck 10, the rear brakes.
They're getting wore down pretty good. They're due. I believe this will be the first set since we bought it. So it's time.
That's all four wheels, or no, they're just two in the back.
There's just one axle in the back there, so.
Who doesn't tie?
That's,
Yeah.
I was wondering.
But it will be over the $100 limit that was set for.
Mhm.
That's why y'all need to know about it ahead of time.
I think he just said it was gonna be around 500 or whatever.
Yeah, something like that. That was a rough estimate he gave, so.
Okay. I need a motion to approve to have the rear brakes on truck 10 fixed by Ty Jackson.
I make the motion.
Eric first, second. All in favor?
Alright.
Any opposed? And then the dumpster quotes.
You're very expensive.
Oh,
I knew I saw walking with them.
wait.
What are we looking at? What size?
2 yards and 3 yards. And we have been shortage of them for a year plus now. He's been swapping them out with bigger ones and moving them around as best we can, but he stays a deficit of 3 or 4 on each of them.
How many do we have now, 2 yard and 3 yard?
I don't know how many we have in the field right now. It's been a while since I pulled the inventory,
We're
but
looking at $8,085.
Yeah.
$85
How
for
many
the
are we looking at getting?
that's
5 of the 2 yard and 5 of the 3 yard. And then we have $1,000 charge for freight. Where do they come out of? Commerce City?
Oh, that's almost in my
I
neighborhood.
could get it cheaper than $1,000, I'm pretty sure.
Where?
Out of Commerce City. And get,
Yeah,
I could probably break that in half.
great big deal.
Yeah.
For that.
8,085 for unfinished, not painted. And then it's 92.80 for the same amount, but
Say that again one more time.
the $8,085 quote is for unfinished, no paint. And $9,280 for finished dumpsters.
And
Oddly
that's
enough.
for the 10 total?
Yeah.
That's for the 10 total.
Here's the,
That's oddly enough about the same price that was 5 years ago or so when we
Really?
ordered the last big batch.
yeah,
Is this the same company that we got it
of
from before?
course.
Yep.
Mhm. And if I can get some knocked off the shipping, that will help.
Oh, that would be nice. Okay, for sure.
How long does it take for us to paint one? I mean, what do you think? Should we do the painted or? I mean, it's
By the
$1,000
time
more.
they get here, we'll be better off to have them painted already, because our guys will be starting to get busy again, and they won't really.
Plus, with them painting them, they'll be painted correctly.
Yeah,
They're
I mean,
gonna be brushed on and rolled on, and there's gonna be a primer and then another paint on top of it to where they're gonna last.
I think it's worth it to spend the extra.
Spend the
money
extra
and
money.
spend it.
okay, I need a motion to approve the invoice for the already finished and painted dumpsters from Quace.
For the 9280.
9280, I think.
I will, make a motion with a quantifier when we have the money in the account.
Yes.
Will not bounce.
We are not gonna order them until we're sure we've got the money.
I'll say.
I'll make a motion to approve it when the money is there.
Okay,
I'll say.
okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Sugar City Senior Center Building. Vicki and I talked about this. It's strange to me how this worked out, but they have a huge trash bill, and the county is wanting us to drop that bill. They haven't paid their trash bill.
It's water and trash.
Water and trash for next door. Which it seems strange to me, because why don't you just take the trash out and put it in the back of the truck? I mean, that's what I think, but I'll let Vicki explain to you what they want to do, because Vicki Powell actually came over here and talked to her. So,
They just went through their books, and they gave us a check for $61.75. They made one payment, and I think it was like $109.75 since August. So I can't write, the bill right now without the new billing is like $590. There is no way I'm writing that off. Like, that is your call. I can't go by them. I mean, I can request checks to show where they've paid all that from that time. It's like $590 something. I don't know exactly on the top of my head. Mhm.
so they don't realize they haven't paid? Or they pay everything in one lump sum, in one check? All
They
of
do
their
pay
stuff?
on one check, but that's not the only account that's behind. All of their accounts are behind.
All of the county accounts?
5.
Because $500 is more than a couple months.
Like I said, they only made
That's
one
like-
payment
What did
since
they
August.
all say?
And they had, I don't know if they don't realize Crowley County days, we provided them. Kayla would know, there was like a phenomenal amount of like 4 yards. We had something like 25 totes out there. So I don't think they
So we
realized,
donated that to Crowley County Days, right?
no, they
Oh.
pay us for it.
Oh, they paid us for it?
Mhm.
I thought we donated some of that.
No, since I've been here, they've always paid.
What did Vicki Powell say?
Well, they said that they went over their books and they didn't receive a couple bills. And so I had set them up where they received their bill electronically.
Uh-huh.
And she said that because they had changed girls in like August, it took the ones some time to figure stuff out. But there's just no way, like, you can't have $109.75 bill and only pay once since August.
No, don't pay.
Who's this for? Couldn't hear you.
The county. The county's behind on
The
all of their.
commissioners,
It's over.
Because I will tell you, if she was on the other foot, they would be wanting their money.
It's over.
so what I'll do is I'll request copies
how
of
rich
the
people get
canceled
rich by
checks
stealing
that
from
paid
the
for
poor
those
people.
amounts. And then if they don't have them, then I'll let you know.
I mean, if they got lost, that's fine, but they need to tell us so that they could reissue those checks. I mean, because they could have been lost in the mail,
They
they
talk
thought,
about
Why do you get
you
a
know,
bill?
but,
Like you thought you just didn't have to
It's-
pay
yeah,
this
just
month?
saying.
I
but
never get a bill.
6 months worth? I mean, that's a little.
How are
yeah,
you?
they-
What world do you live in?
All of their accounts, they need to get caught up. Close. No, that's just,
one.
and we pay, for the senior center, we pay the electricity and the heat, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, that's our donation to them.
They still have to pay their water bill over there.
Well, the county pays,
Commissioners.
well, the county doesn't pay it, but the county's in charge of paying it. So, okay, so
Yeah.
if you could call Katie Brown and ask her, and then it's Katie.
Is it because I'm not sure what the name was, but she
Yeah,
just started in August.
yeah, it's Katie.
So is that what her, okay. So yeah, I do have it written down.
Wow, okay. Kim,
Yes, ma'am.
the emergency plan. I know you guys have heard me talk about this forever and ever and ever.
Mhm.
And I think this would be perfect for you because you'll get out, get to the community. And I want you to make this plan. What it is, and Janet from the fire department can tell you, she could probably show you what we did after the Orland fire. We went door to door to each person in this county. And who is on oxygen, who needs help evacuating, who has children, who has, problems walking so that we can help them. Because our fire department has put me off for 2 years. They have not done it. So I need somebody that's dependable that can get it done.
Okay. A couple of things on that. Anyone that's in town on oxygen has an oxygen supplier. The oxygen supply company makes sure that all of us, because I have oxygen, that all of us have reserve bottles and enough in case there's a power outage. I have no problem at all helping organize somebody to go out and do that.
Yeah.
However, after talking to my doctors and other people, it's suggested that I be supervised for my safety and the safety of others, and that I always be on camera recorded.
Okay.
And given that our code enforcers can't communicate effectively with the community, council members can't communicate. I feel like that is setting me up for a fight, and that the council should probably know better than that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to decline that. And I'm going to say that I think Janet Roberts, great person. She would be fabulous. She knows everyone in town. Maybe since she knows, she could go out and do that. But I'm not going to go out into the community.
What about if you make up a letter
Mhm.
and we send to each person and see how many we get back?
We could do
And then
that.
start compiling our spreadsheet from there.
We could do that.
Would
Because
that-
like dogs and cats, that's really code enforcement.
Yeah.
Oxygen, we could
This is
send out a letter.
just in case of emergency if we need to evacuate.
Yes.
Like during the Orland fire, we need to evacuate.
Where's the evacuation plan? Do you have a place?
Right here.
Good question.
Yeah.
What about
Well,
tornadoes?
And the gym.
That is information that we
Oh, yeah.
have in a file anyway.
Uh-huh.
I remember hearing somebody asked about the call of, we thought something was wrong with them, and I personally know nobody.
Yeah.
Sure, they
If
never.
you have that in our file, we have a file
Yeah.
of everybody in town, so.
Because,
that stuff would be
right now-
add to it.
After the Orland fire in 2007, we discovered that there was no county, emergency plan.
Yeah, there's not.
evacuation
In the whole
plan,
county?
And the school district didn't have one either.
Oh, brother.
It was Larry Reeves' job at that time to put one together.
So we need a
Since-
whole county. to do that.
Since then, it fell onto Tony Town, who was our EMS
You know, I sit
coordinator.
on the board long enough, you're not gonna get nothing out of it.
It still has never been done.
Okay.
Even our school district does not have an emergency.
Gotcha.
How embarrassing. What about tornadoes?
When that
The
fire
litter?
happened, we were experiencing the smoke. Called out,
Yeah.
and I called the school district myself, as a school. They didn't even know there was a fire.
Let me reach out.
Oh my God, this is so
To-
embarrassing. I'm glad I don't come.
When,
That's what
when the-
Bonnie's
when the
telling her.
emergency hits,
Jason's
we're
sat on that
evacuating from
committee
school,
forever, and
that
there
bus
is
was
no
going through
evacuation plan for this
15
county,
foot
even after the Orland
Oh
fire.
my God.
There's nothing, the school doesn't have an evacuation.
I'd be trying to sue somebody about that.
We need to start with us first and get us organized. That way, when something happens again, because it's going to.
We could get there. Get that.
We had a situation when it snowed the other night, well, a while back. The electricity was out for 3 hours. You've got little old people that are on oxygen. What do you do? I mean, they have the tanks, but those tanks don't last that long. Yeah, they go quick,
Six of them.
you know? And we've got to have a plan
Agree.
to keep our people safe.
And tornadoes, they don't ever,
Yeah,
I've been here almost 10 years and
They don't
nothing.
ask permission before they come in. You know, they knock on your door and then leave.
Well, every other town in southern Colorado has buzzers that go off at noon and 8 and 5, and so they know it works, and then they use that when a tornado comes. But I've
Yeah.
never seen y'all do anything about it.
Ours works, but they are supposed to take care of it from the sheriff's office. Jason, John Rattan in charge of our sirens?
Supposed to be.
Yeah, there you go.
Would you mind if I take lead on this? I will figure out what other
Yeah, we'll send
packages
you
look
to
like.
talk to John.
Who?
John Rattan.
He's at the Ordway Fire Hall. He's supposed to be there Monday
He's supposed to
through
be there Monday through Friday, 8 to 5.
Okay.
I
And
know
if not,
that
I can tell you where he lives.
24 maybe, that was right
This
before you
is
guys
too
came
much.
on. Someone had called and said they didn't know what the siren was because we did have tornado.
Uh-huh.
So I know it did work at that time.
It functions, they just don't.
They just don't do what they're supposed to do. And
And the last time
Gosh,
they
I'm
had
embarrassed to even
tornado,
live here.
it went off for
It's better to not know anything. It's better to not.
This is fixed.
yeah, it is. It's fixable. It's all
Do
fixable.
they just ignore everything you say
Yeah,
at the comment? So you just go up and spill your guts and nobody tells you nothing
yeah,
Oh,
it's a.
they bring it up
we have to take
later.
care of our
They
people.
get that.
amongst
You know,
themselves.
something-
But you just
it's
go
not
away in
what's gonna
limbo, not
happen,
knowing
it's
if anybody's
when
gonna
it's
put it in
happen.
legislature
There are
or
a number of susceptible people.
Yes, there are.
but we
And
don't get along.
until I became one of those people, I didn't realize the
That's
severity
weird.
of
Nobody
it.
responds.
No safety.
Yeah.
net.
No,
We are alone.
It's just weird.
so we have got to get it fixed. Janet and I had that whole, it was a spreadsheet. It has everybody
care.
in
I'm
this
just
200 mile square
I don't really care.
that we take care of, that our fire department's responsible for. It had who had animals, who needed help getting their animals out, who needed help getting their kids out, you know, if they couldn't walk, if they needed a wheelchair, if they had oxygen. That way you could just go right down. It was listed by street. You went right down the street and made sure these people were out because we were yay close. I mean, Ordway had already evacuated and we were right on the edge of it to evacuate.
I can reach out to people to see what the actual standards are
Yeah.
for it and what's
And like I
expected.
said, the letter, sending the letter, and most people will respond.
Okay.
I mean, they will respond and say, hey, yeah,
And it's not a big deal. I can find someone that can go do it. I just don't think that might be the
Yeah,
best place.
I am,
But I can get it together, find out what we need, find out who can pull a plan together.
And-
Something like this for also.
There wasn't even no
water
water when that guy's
Yeah.
house caught fire last Christmas, was
if
there?
our water goes out, you know,
Um,
same thing. Who needs help?
That's embarrassing too. It's so embarrassing. I'm glad I
5
didn't
years
know.
ago, give or take, Nate Dinsmore, as mayor, sent out a letter to everyone asking similar questions, also looking for the water problems. He was asking who's got filters. I don't remember
Nathan,
the
that's who he's
specifics,
talking
but that's what I was referring to. He says our return rate was low.
We almost had a major catastrophe when our main line
I'm aware.
took a dump, you know, so, but, you know, that could have been the same thing. If we had a list, we could go through who has kids, who needs water, who needs a case of water right now. You know, can you survive with a case of water for a couple days, or do you need us to bring you a tank?
Can we attach it?
Yeah,
Can we attach it to the water bill?
we absolutely could.
That way it goes, we know it goes to
each
every
person.
resident
Mhm.
and every resident has to pay their bill.
And make sure that, like, if it goes to their landlord, the person that actually lives in
Yeah.
the house gets it. Yeah, we can do that.
And then you get a
Absolutely.
list of how many people have animals that need to pay and register their animals
Yeah, exactly.
simultaneously.
Yeah.
not just that, but the animals are also a part of that emergency plan.
Yeah, we need to know.
So we need to
And
have somewhere to have them
That's
too.
something else. We need to know where we're gonna take people, because if we evacuate people, and I've seen this room, we evacuated the nursing home to this room. And what are we gonna do if these people have dogs?
Same thing with like horses, because I know Ricky Lit has horses at the end. Do they have to?
Yeah,
All
where
of
can we
that.
take them?
I was
How come
thinking
they don't
right
use
out
the old
here, even if
gym
we got, like,
Yeah.
a
for anything?
fence,
Jeff
and
Thorpe
put
owns
up
it
and
now.
Put the dumpsters there, that
For
way.
a
It seems like
kennel
it'd
for
be a
the
good
dogs.
place for
Yeah.
tornadoes or
And then
whatever,
they can go
bigger
into
than this place.
the garage.
And like horses and stuff, you know, we might talk to Jim McQuistion, for instance. He's got all that land out there. It's already fenced. Can we put these horses there as an emergency? You know,
Oh, there
just-
they are, duh.
You know, we've gotta get something going
Yeah,
because,
you can't do that. A lot of them have to be separated, you're gonna have problems.
oh, yeah, we don't,
Uh,
you know, just.
and that's sort of the case everybody I know around here that's got livestock will have their livestock out.
Yeah, hopefully.
And they know they've got more land out around the area,
Yeah.
so.
And that's the good
Anybody
thing is
in
our
town that
farmers,
doesn't have an ability to haul that animal,
yeah,
then you got a problem.
our farmers and ranchers take care of themselves, you know. But, you know, you never know when somebody might need help. Maybe they've got too many and they can't get them on their trailer. Do we have an extra trailer?
Make resources
Ship it.
available, that's not.
Yeah, make them available. So that's that. So if you could work on that, I would greatly appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
I will give Jay, John Latam's name and stuff, so you can work on the siren thing. I don't know what's going on with their siren. It used to go off every night at 8 o'clock. And then it just quit.
I remember that a long time ago. I remember that.
So we may need a siren.
No,
Or am I just-
It just needs to be
Okay.
it just seems, they need to be, push the on button is what
Okay.
they need to do.
The
Gotcha.
money, the county has the money to do all that.
Yep.
They just don't.
And they get federal
They
grants to
have
do that
backup
too.
batteries in them, the whole 9 yards. You don't even need power for those to
Mm.
go off. But they don't take care of it.
Isn't it on the dispatcher?
It's on the dispatcher. It all goes through the dispatch.
Yep, push the on button.
They type it in and they can do whatever they want to. with it.
Yeah.
They just-
Would you mind getting with later?
I gave them
Would you
your
mind
number.
getting with me later and you can run everything you want to throw at me on that?
I got what you got.
You know
I
how
like
much time you
knowledge.
were at my house today?
Yeah.
That's how long you'll be with him tonight.
Yeah.
Because
It's
he's not
okay.
that
They're
much.
good people. I got no problem.
So, okay. All right, and Kim, you're on
Okay,
stuff.
so this part is probably gonna be kind of rough. However, it is very, very necessary. Because our little town here is in bad shape. And unfortunately, I asked for a meeting with the council to address this stuff. We can see how far that got. And then our mayor pro temp said, show me proof, show me in writing. And you guys are really gonna learn about that. You're really gonna learn that I don't know government, but I really like procedure. I really like equality when the rules are the same for everyone. And I
Amen.
like documents. So I made this fabulous board.
Yay,
Explain things.
fabulous
So
board.
there's a question about who did what, who said what. I'm gonna make it very clear again, in case y'all missed Cody's meeting. I said it. I told everyone. I told everyone everything, and I'm probably gonna keep doing it. You're not gonna like it.
Go, girl.
I don't give a shit. I'll repeat what I said before, because I get that some of the locals are in here today. Y'all weren't in here when Cody was here. Y'all told me 2 years ago,
You need some help, huh?
no ma'am,
You good?
that if I didn't like it, I could move.
Oh, that's what they told
I'm
me
too,
too.
huh?
Saying
Hold
around
on,
here.
hold on, hold on. I'm pretty sure Eric Roberts and Scott Noel, as council members, told me to fucking leave. They didn't give a fuck what I had to say.
Oh.
So, I went and found friends who do give a fuck what I have to say. A lot of them. And to all of you people that live here, I'll repeat it again. If you don't like what I have to say, you can fucking leave. I don't give a fuck.
Uh-oh.
Take your ass out the door.
Bye. Don't let the dog hit you in the coattail on your way
So,
out.
now,
I'm not gonna listen to that. kind
I
of
don't
thing.
care. Thank you for coming.
That's fine. I'm good with that. Fine.
Your feedback is important to me.
Hey, bless you, council. Hang in there.
And God bless everyone. God bless America.
Okay. So,
Yeah, except for those tyrants, that is.
this meeting was necessary to rebuild a broken system. Sometimes you have to burn a field to grow something beautiful. My intention of this presentation is my effort to enforce transparency and what is best for all the residents of Sugar City. Harley, I'm not here to embarrass you. Rather to clarify the purpose of ensuring that Sugar City is placed in the hands of people who can and will address the matters that are needed to fix this. Before I get into some numbers and some questions, because I have so many questions, I would like to address a matter to all the residents and the council to consider. Aside from what your professional skills are, it's well known that you're often hospitalized for extended periods of time, unavailable to attend meetings and interact with the public, leaving the town lacking in a mayor and leadership for months on end, leaving the town to Kayla and Vicky to run, with the help of only a few councilmen. In truth, let me be clear about this, to you three specifically, your abrasive behavior and the council's aggression towards its employees in the community is the reason no one will work for you or even help the town of Sugar City. It's not about you as a person, Cindy, or who's in charge, or who's the mayor of Sugar City, Colorado. This is about what's best for Sugar City and who's willing and able to do something about it. My intentions are clear, that it is to get people up here who will fix this mess. I do not feel it's necessary to go through the entire AUP report, line by line. I feel that Fowler, the town of Fowler, did a pretty good job, and it was their decision to eliminate your appointment. That should raise interest as what poses what could potentially be high-risk financial liability for the town of Sugar City.
Preach, girlfriend.
I'd like to take a moment to explain to the council. I do not have time to continue to explain to you the laws of Colorado. Mr. Johnson gets paid very well to give you legal advice that you don't take. I watch the meetings. I hear him. I have heard him and Gary on multiple occasions try to stop you and tell you, no, you need to do it this way. And then you find some creative wording to do it your way. I do not have to figure out which government employee or official's misuse of his position for private gain, usually inappropriate personal financial gain. That job belongs to a very nice gentleman, Dino, and he is the executive director of the Colorado Independent Ethics Commission. I also do not have to hold you accountable for your behavior and your treatment towards the residents. That job belongs to the Attorney General, Phil Weiser. My job is to create community of people who look out for each other, for people who want better in life. I'm here to inspire you, those of you that are often forgotten, neglected, rejected, left behind, discriminated against, whatever the case is, because there's a lot of people. And sometimes you never know where those people are going to be in a few years or where they've been. However, it's a shame Cody's not here, because much of that was specifically for him, because he needed me to explain to him why I question many things up here. So I know he'll watch this video. I know Cody can read, but I don't think he can comprehend or understand. And Ron and Eric, I don't think that you actually read anything. And Cindy, after some long conversations with Dr. Roper, you are a master manipulator and a liar. So I made these information boards just for you guys to make sure that you understand what's going on. Because we told you 2 years ago. And you didn't understand. It took you 2 years to catch up to what that man told you 2 years ago. So we don't have 2 more years. I'll skip past that. Okay? Documented in these reports performed by the town of Fowler state that bank accounts across multiple funds were not reconciled for extended periods. There were incomplete reconciliations that were not only not approved by the board, but not reviewed by the board. And audit delays. It's funny how there's audit delays everywhere that Cindy is. Everywhere.
There were no audit delays. Those audits were all done and done.
Maybe you
You sat here at meetings and said there were audit delays here, so.
There is audit delays here. I'm not talking
Yeah,
about
because
here.
you took how many years to do your job? Of
Well-
course, you're gonna go to the back burner when it comes to the necessity of getting your audits processed, when you couldn't, not you necessarily, but the city couldn't do their damn jobs for the last 10 years. That's why you're in this predicament.
I don't have to argue with that. That is Mr. Dino at the IEC. He gets to decide that because I learned this week from him exactly who to report what to. So all of these papers, the auditor at Fowler did this. Kim Kohler didn't do this. And I don't have to decide whether or not you did it or whether or not it's ethically okay. I am conforming my people, not some of y'all, but my people. That transparency is needed. And a lot of it, to be quite frank, is to put it on record. It's legally on record once I state it, and you like to avoid me, Miss Carly. So I have to come here in public and look you in your face and spell it out and highlight it, or you will deny and backtrack and call your buddies in here to defend you and get out of it. So that's not my job anymore. You refuse to go and defend your side. So you can explain it to the other people. That's their job. I am just up here trying to fix Sugar City. That's my job. So, failure to correct known deficiencies related to interfund activity. Deficiency due from accounts.
I don't even live here. I don't know why.
Cash receipts including golf course revenues collected but neither deposited nor recorded for like 3 months. Utility revenues received but not posted to the accounting system or transferred to the appropriate fund. Expenditures paid without proper, I don't even know what it's supposed to be now. Allocation or reimbursement, I think is what it's supposed to be.
There you go.
Multiple inverse and abnormal account balances. That means there were credits on accounts. For those of you who don't know what that means, inverse. Delayed disbursements and untimely payments.
Same thing we're facing here.
Imagine that. These findings demonstrate systemic failures in internal control over public money rather than an isolated clerical error. Colorado courts have consistently held that public officials entrusted with public money must exercise reasonable diligence, oversight, accountability, and may be held for loss resulting from failure to act once risks are known. Simply, this means, and it's a shame Cody's not here, that now showing you all this documentation, and I don't know, Mr. Johnston, did you know about this?
No.
Okay, so now I can email you. You work at Fowler, you're the judge, so I'm pretty sure you could probably look in their stuff.
I cannot.
I can send it over to you, so that way, legally, you know that there's some issues there. Or if you don't want it, okay, doesn't matter to me. Let's finish up here. The UAP report places the town council and attorney on notice of material weaknesses involving cash deposits and accounting records. Continued inaction is no longer discretionary. It is my duty to insist that all town business pertaining to accounts, banking, moving of funds, or any business involving town funds to be conducted at the office, town hall office, by Miss Carly, and not at your home.
I don't do any of that at my home.
Failure to maintain adequate records may expose a municipality and its officials to enforce actions. Audit findings, civil liability. Good faith does not excuse failure to establish and maintain safeguards reasonably necessary to protect public assets. Taking decisive action now will protect public resources, restore confidence, and ensure compliance with Colorado law. So, lately, I've gotten some questions and some feedback that people weren't sure of where to find any of the information. So I made this nice board. I put all the social media links there on YouTube. I don't want you to ever be able to say, Miss Carly, I didn't see that. I didn't know that happened, because I feel like you're the mayor. You should know what's going on in Sugar City. And I am not one to hide anything that I'm doing. So those are all there. Take a picture. I'm going to bring it back to plenty of meetings. This audit, I put here for anyone that says, you're making that up. I did not make that up. That was performed by an auditor in Fowler. I did, however, want to break down this page right here. Actually, I'm going to prove a point while we're here. Because y'all waste a lot of my time. I'm thinking right now I'm at about 4 or 5 years, so you'll be fine to sit there for a minute. This first page really was for you and Cody, since you're the mayor and the mayor pro tem. I made post-it notes because I didn't really want to go by line, but all the red post-it notes are for you. These are things that I really think we should point out. Maintain accurate ledgers, accounts, funds, completing monthly reconciliations. These are things that they said, let's see if she's doing. And might I add that these dates aren't while Miss Carly was sick. These dates are for all of last year. Maintain reports, accounts, monthly to the board and to the state treasury. Get down over there, then you didn't do that. Making timely deposits, timely reports, audits.
What does that have to do with Sugar City? I don't want to hear about fraud no more.
I don't know what it has to do with Sugar City.
Well, see,
Because I'm not in this office.
well, it has to do with Sugar City about transparency and
There's,
accountability. and we'll break it down if you want to know, because, if you can't, you swore
Can we
these
table this till next time,
residents.
because I wanna get going. I don't care about that. I'm here for Sugar City.
I
If
don't
she's messed
care.
up in Sugar City,
I
I'm here.
said very clearly
I
at the
don't care
beginning,
either.
I don't give a shit.
I
If
don't
you
care.
don't like it, walk the fuck out the door.
I don't wanna listen to you, that's where I'm getting at.
I don't want to listen to you. I don't want to look at
If
you.
you don't like it, you can get the fuck out too.
I really am not gonna. I'm not gonna.
She has
I'm
the
gonna
right
finish my
to-
shit. I'm gonna be on the meeting. And then if you don't like me, there will be hell to pay.
You can go in and do whatever, so we can-
This is my time.
This
This is for Cody. Mr. Johnson, am I within my legal right?
I'm not
Continue.
just a nosy
Or
going
would you
to
like
That's it, let's pay bills and take care of stuff.
You're good, man.
I think the attorney said I had the floor. And he's the most educated man in the room. So I'm gonna need everyone else to shut the fuck up.
Fixing to fuck you up?
Yeah, that's what that
She
bitch
said she
did.
was fixing to fuck you up?
So that's something that you guys should be calling the police on.
Yeah, I'm over
You don't
there.
live here, so get your phone
You
out.
don't live here. You don't live here.
It doesn't matter.
You don't live here. Don't get me on.
Okay.
You don't live
Okay.
here.
Please
stop.
Okay, that's enough. Come on.
Stop.
I will get loud. Because now people are.
Yeah, come on.
I haven't said a word. So
Yeah, you
please
are.
stand back and let the council continue. I have a headache.
What?
Let Kim finish talking. Let the board finish talking.
Excuse
Because
me.
Kim is trying to talk, and now nobody's letting Kim talk.
Kim has the floor. Kim can talk.
So can everybody shut up, but Kim?
Okay, you shut up. Thank you.
Yeah,
Shut up.
Stop.
You too.
Yeah, you too.
Kim, stop. Kim has the floor. Kim, please continue.
See, this is relevant because our books are bad. And if you can't maintain the books in your professional job, which the people voted for you because you said
Vicky,
you
how many
could.
times have I come in and touched your books?
You have not come in and touched the books.
Maybe that's probably you're not active enough in the bud.
But if I
And
come
make
in, but Tracy, you know what's gonna happen if I walk in there and touch those books? Everybody in this room is gonna say, look what you did.
You do
And
it.
so
with-
what? You do
in
it
a
anyway.
Situation where they can't question it.
Yeah.
You don't have people in there that
You're
support
obligated by
you.
law.
You have some people in there that are against you.
And then when we
And then
tried
they can't deny you didn't do anything wrong because you are being
Well, I think we're gonna
supervised
hold this
by.
meeting and let the woman speak. And I'm gonna point something out to Mr. Johnson. You know Title II of the ADA, sir. You better make sure it understands that she better get control of this meeting now.
Okay.
now,
I understand.
let me address Miss Carly's brother. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah, exactly. She's a
Is it
troublemaker.
Jason? Are you Cindy's brother, Jason? Jason Carly?
You heard her just
I
say me.
requested.
Yeah, she stalks me.
I have
Let's
requested.
coordinate it.
Back
Organize
up.
stalking.
Please listen
All
to
right.
Kim.
I have repeatedly requested that the council meet with me or Miss Carly meet with me outside so I don't have to do this. And I no longer will be tolerating when I want to ask questions, Miss Carly's family coming to bully me. As I just told your wife, I'm not trying to come at her. But you want to come at me, Jason? Let's go. You want to call your boys? Y'all want to come? Let's go. That's not what you said a minute ago. No, a minute ago you didn't want to discuss this.
Business.
Yeah, that bitch is threatening me. They're threatening her.
Right? And Crowley County Sheriff Terry Reeves is in on it.
So I'm going to say that at this point, you probably don't want to discuss the findings. You'd rather do the hearsay back and forth. But it is important to know, because I'm going to wrap it up. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. Like I said, that's not my fucking job. There were 3 months worth of deposits from the golf course that weren't recorded.
Of course not.
They weren't deposited. They were just gone. These aren't things that Kim Kohler decided that she was going to pick on Cindy Carly for. This is shit that Cindy Carly did. The town of Fowler fired her for. I have no authority over what Fowler does. But does it bleed over into Sugar City
Yep.
and our accounting? Yes, it does. And do I want to hold people accountable? Yeah, I do. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. They've been talking about the same shit up here for 2 years and ain't done a damn thing but waste all of our money. Our money is gone. It's not her money. It's not his money. It is our money. They don't get to run that shit. They don't get to hide from it. The accountant friends don't get to jump up when I start saying, let's record where this stuff's going. Let's track the P&L. Let's track the inventory. Then y'all want to gang up on me, Crystal? You want to gang up on my friends? Because I got some shit to say? You got something to fucking say? Let me call you out. What the fuck do you got to say?
Yeah, Crystal, how much they paying you to harass the community, Crystal? How much they pay you? Well, you don't got no teeth left, huh? Is that where you're spending your gift cards from Jerry Barber? I'm listening to you right now. But you start running your mouth.
She don't live in this town either. She
Yeah.
don't threaten me. I'm old enough to be her grandma.
Right, I'm old enough to be your
But
grandma
I
too.
still
They
got my
don't have
damn
no
teeth.
respect for their elders around
I
here.
got my damn teeth.
I still got my teeth
I
too.
got
They're
my
not rotten either.
They're the ones that puff forever.
Yeah, something makes them rotten, right?
Oh no, leave their semi running. Got my windows jiggling and shit.
Right.
I'm just gonna talk all kind of mad shit. Selling her children to old men.
Really?
The only thing I will say, she does not live in town. Is that clear?
So why is she here?
Okay. She helps take care of Cindy.
Oh, she's Cindy's bodyguard. Okay.
No, that's not what
I think it is.
It was.
Yeah, Cindy's bodyguard.
No, she helps take care of her, meaning her health.
Well, she gets paid a wage. I used to do nursing too for 15 years. I did facility care and home health. They don't get paid to go to a meeting, ma'am. That's illegal and that's Medicaid fraud.
What about being a friend?
Yeah.
You're allowed to be friends, right?
Yeah,
Well,
sure.
She's a friend. She doesn't pay her a wage.
Okay.
But
But she
friends
comes
can come
in,
and
she
threaten me
bullies
when I live
people.
here and I pay my taxes.
We have a motion to adjourn. Second. All in favor? We're adjourned. Yay!
Yay!
Welcome to government. Everybody else.
Well, I got two witnesses. That witch threatened me again.
The redhead?
She lives across the street from me. She ain't no redhead. She's a pretend blonde. She been threatened.
Oh, she's a pretend redhead.
I want to do some more. Yeah.
Look at us all day. She got our teeth.
Yeah.
Come on, somebody.
I never got my teeth knocked Well, apparently you're pretty good then, right?
No, I'm all right. No, not these days.
I know, right? Hey, I'm not used to the badass guy had a broken neck and back.
Yeah, all three of them. Back, that thing out on Florida.
My first real meeting, I just got my ass.
That sounds more like
Kind of an example of it's needs that are 8 feet freaking tall.
Yeah,
I came in and registered my dog in December.
Joe
Well, I have one dog now because my service dog had his vaccinations and started having seizures afterwards, like more. So
trying to get along.
I don't know. But dealing with that is brought up some of the emotions of causing my dog to die. You did. You told the dog there was nobody. Gary took video of the dog. So don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. It's the lies I can't take. I'm not a piece of shit that you get to lie to. I'm not saying that. I could have let it go if you had admitted the truth.
I didn't tell them anything except that Eric said there were no dogs. I didn't even go down there.
They said they talked to you and you told them there, and then you wouldn't call them back. You wouldn't freaking do nothing. My dog suffered because of your lies and inaction. And when it got proven to you by your own city council member at the city council meeting that there were dogs at large, you still did nothing about it. That man, are his dogs registered?
I don't know how fast Vicky are.
You know they're not.
Nobody's are.
Yeah, mine are. I just registered them already, like I said, in December for this year. Ask Vicky. Didn't I just register Jolene back in December?
You've never.
Yeah. She says nobody registers this dogs in this town. I have always registered my dogs. I believe in following.
Can I page you with that?
Yes, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Sorry, I bought the breaker, that's why I was
Maybe I'm not.
Just a question.
Yeah,
I did it about my water bill.
It was rough. He started having seizures that were 5 to 10 minutes long and clustering, so they were coming 4 or 5 at a time. His throat muscles were clamping down so hard on his throat he couldn't breathe. And they put him on 3 different medications: phenobarbital, Keppra, and gabapentin. You could not stop his seizures. And so I took him to the vet. They were going to increase his medication. I took him outside to go potty where they filled it. I remember all that. And I brought him back into the vet because he had a little seizure. And he was walking funny after that. And I thought maybe he twisted his ankle during the seizure or something. He had a stroke.
I just want to make sure she's not threatening you.
No.
That sucks.
Nobody, I really don't give a shit. People can threaten me if they want.
You know, yeah.
I'm about done with this county. I hope it all burns.
Oh yeah, I was gonna take a picture of this. I don't know how you can do this every.
And for everyone that was here to support me, yes, I did yell at Jason, but he's a big guy. He can take it.
Yes,
He'll be
can.
fine. Yeah, we'll be fine.
See you later.
See, Harry, I don't know how you can deal with this. How do you do it every month or every 2 weeks?
Every 2 weeks.
Oh Lord,
So
Jesus,
we
God bless y'all.
Kinda. It's the first and third Wednesday.
That's a lot to deal with all this craziness.
It can be sometimes.
And Jason's a big guy. He'll
Yeah,
yell at me
all
all
I
day.
know is I'm also being stalked by the fire department, so I don't trust anyone around here, bro.
You
I
can't.
have a single soul.
But pack this stuff up so we can go smoke. I can send you copies of that. I made that for the damn board or for the.
I stole your pen so I could write my letter of it.
It was really to prove a point.
Yeah.
It was all to prove a point. Don't be sorry. You don't be sorry for any of it.
I'm done. I'm done living next to the pen. Worst person I've ever freaking met in my life, and I've met freaking some scumbags.
Sometimes things have to come to light before they can be solved. And people around here for too long have just been doing whatever the hell they want. And then they bully everyone else and get mad
Yeah.
and cry when you bully them back.
I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it.
Your truck
And you know what?
is pants, man.
I've got no service dog to rein in these emotions right now.
I know.
So everybody gets to hear what a bitch I can be.
I know.
I'm done.
That's why I said, I got you.
I appreciate it. You guys always have.
We are going to make a difference. It will happen.
She's almost the same. She's going to live. And she has the surgery, so she's got the. High on it. High on it.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, I've had T3 and 4, the T hardware.
Yeah.
And L4 and 5 were all over the front and the back, and then I